welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm excited. It's May 27th. It's Memorial Day here. I wanted to get this in quick, early. I want to give you Solana updates, some market updates. Try to keep it quick, under 10 minutes. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna squeeze this down. All right, Bitcoin is up over the past 7 days for about 3.5%. Ethereum 27%. So Bitcoin's at 69,000, Ethereum's at 3,900. And then Solana, not too bad. Over the past 24 hours, it's got a little uptick. It's up to $168. Now, this is completely natural. This is the up and downs. We're kind of going sideways here after the ETF approval for Ethereum. And maybe eventually we'll get one for Solana, but we'll see. All right, let's do a little bit of high level understanding, a little bit of what I like to do is the macro level. Bitcoin is absolutely wild west of finance, and thank goodness. It represents a whole legion of adventurers and entrepreneurs, of risk takers, inventors, and problem solvers. It is a frontier. Huge amount of wealth will be created and destroyed as this new landscape is mapped out. What I like about this is just showing you this is new. We're in the early stages of this crypto journey. Everything's going online. Ever since the internet in the 90s, I was around in the 90s, and it just started exploding. All these companies were trying different things. Social media. So many people don't know before Facebook, there was MySpace, Friendster, and all these are just gone, right? Some of them have stuck around, really found their little niche. Reddit has stuck around, Twitter. But most of these other platforms kind of fell off. And same thing with these cryptocurrencies. We're going to see the same thing. Bitcoin's probably going to be around. The network's amazing. Ethereum, Solana, networks are amazing. Maybe Ton. But you don't know. And so you have to allocate, and this is not financial advice, but allocate just a little bit of your portfolio to that riskier stuff. And I'm going to go into, some of the things that we're seeing. Okay, on Twitter from Virtual Bacon, one of the things that I think is really interesting is you have to look at Michael. This is it right here, MicroStrategy founder Michael Saylor view of approval spot Ethereum ETFs as beneficial to Bitcoin, enhancing its legitimacy and institutional adoption. Can't say that this morning. Still waking up. What's fascinating about this, Michael Saylor was recently interviewed by another Bitcoin maxi. He's What Did Bitcoin Do, I believe is his podcast. Can't remember his name right now, but what Michael Saylor basically saying is, look, this is not going away. This is where the future's going. Especially in finance, and that's why Ethereum ETF was so important, because the financial instruments, the financial institutions will be adopting Ethereum, will be adopting blockchain. It just makes sense because you want to be able to keep track of everything. You don't want one central location, one company doing it. It's why, Facebook, Google, Microsoft has gotten a lot of pushback. Apple too. It's all housed under one roof. And so when you decentralize it, using Ethereum, using Bitcoin, using Solana, you become more robust, because it's about the community, not just about one leader or one group of leaders dictating what should be or shouldn't be. And so this is, as you look at these, as you look at how things are progressing in the crypto world, you really have to appreciate and understand where it's going. And that's what we talked about yesterday, is go where the puck will be, not where it's currently at. And so this brings us to Jesse Soul. Love this guy on Twitter at Jussie_world. But there's some new airdrops. Not new, but there's airdrops from Sanctum, Uprock, dBridge, Solayer, dFlow, and Jupiter. All these, if you interact with these apps, now you don't need to do all of them. And in fact, I suggest don't do most of them. Just to pick a few, do them well. And this is where so many people get overwhelmed in the crypto industry. They try to do too many things, or they don't do any of them. The idea is pick some things that you think will work well. Do your research. I did my research on Sanctum. I've done my research on Uprock. I haven't started using it yet. I've done my research on Jupiter. I use it. I stake. I vote. And this is important. Maybe we should cover this in another update, another Solana market update. But keep in mind, try these things, use them. Try other things as well. But if you don't like them, you don't really see the value yet, then don't go all in. You can still learn about them. You can still, dabble, put in like, $5-10, money that you can afford to lose. But the idea is trying these different things and seeing what works for you and what doesn't. And this is what's interesting is you need a Phantom wallet to do all these things, right? Or not just Phantom, Soulflare. There's lots of different wallets. I use Phantom because I find it really easy to use. It's the number one app on the Apple platform for finance, and it's such a great wallet. It's really easy to use. You can do all kinds of different interactions like drip. So here I'll hit this. I'm connecting my wallet, start collecting. I hit Phantom, and then I have to accept. Now, this is why doing your research is so important. Is you have to be able to trust the site. You have to be able to say, oh, this is working, this isn't. I like this part, or I see what they're trying to do. And know how to keep your money protected, because if you don't, you can easily lose it. I've lost money. I've lost thousands of dollars from doing stupid stuff. So right here you can see drip. This is an NFT. I wouldn't even say marketplace. This is just a place for people to come and learn and discover. So you can see discover over here, but this is an NFT artist platform that can create different NFTs. I've collected, you can see my collection, all these different NFTs. I can lock these down. Basically, you can secure them for 10 drips. What's cool is if you don't even want to, I got 1,000 drips. I think it was $1. But I wanted to support them and see, and I'm still growing with this platform. But basically, you can basically claim your droplets here. So claim your droplets, right? And then claim your daily droplets. And so what that's doing is it's then saying, oh, we'll give you 10 droplets, right? And you can see there's a little confetti right at the top of the screen kind of falling down, like celebrating. But what this is doing, this platform is doing, is trying to get artist exposure. These are young artists. These are up and coming, or just kind of side hustle artists. But what they're doing is they're learning how to get people's attention, and this is such a great way to do it. Is you can try things. You create something, you put it out here. You can vote on them. They can get votes. You can say, oh, I really like this one. This is fascinating. You can give Chimp 182 a little droplet, and then it takes from 176 to 175. So what you're doing is you're just playing, you're trying these different things, and that's the beauty of this world. Is there's so many applications. Like I said, if you know baseball references, we're in the first inning, probably the first batter. All this is new. We're just starting to be able to really utilize and use it easily. DeFi, which is decentralized finance, like Camino on Solana, Aerodrome on Base. But the idea is using your money to help others. You can lend it out. You can try these different things. In this case, Drip, I'm supporting these artists. They get a little bit of money. They get to see what's working, what's not, and eventually, some of these artists are going to get successful. They're going to catch on. This is just a way. This is just a platform to get them up to speed, up and coming, and then they can go and graduate and move on. And this is what this is all about, right? Like you're checking out all these different artists, and you're seeing what they can do and how they can influence the world. So take a look, check it out. I know you're busy. If you're in America, it's Memorial Holiday. You're probably going to go out and about. Hopefully you'll go swimming. If you're in someplace warm, the South like I am, enjoy and be grateful. Find things you're grateful for. If you do lose a little bit of money, be grateful that you have this. You're being smart about it. You're using wallets smartly, meaning you don't have too much in your online wallet. You're using a ledger. You're keeping your funds safe. So be grateful for these opportunities and have a great rest of your day.